Time for the junior late models.
Here we go. Green flag is out. We are underway for 30 laps in the junior late models. Very, very impressive. I think keep an eye on Chase Hand. He might be the driver to beat tonight. Car sideways for Hand off of 2. Lane Anderson got to the inside. Lane Anderson's going to try and clear. Has to back off the gas. Chase Hand is going to be his outside.
With 5 to go, a new leader, it's Lane Anderson.
3 to go. Chase Hand is there. Contact. Anderson goes around. We stay green. It's Vito Cancilla, the 10-year-old, driving the number V5, takes the lead. 2 to go.
There he is, Roseville.
Burton's going to have to make a pretty aggressive move. You see him there. He goes low again. Side by side. Got a battle for the lead. Drag race down the front stretch. Give the lead to Dayton Broyles on lap number 4. Dayton Broyles picks up win number 2 here in 2022.
It's like the 15 to not answer the call. Let's go racing here in Roseville, Noah.
And right away you see that 16 of Michael Mitchell is jumping out with the nose ahead of Aiden Daniels. And look who's on the outside. It's the 92 of Dylan Zampa.
Nice little field of pro lane models here tonight. And lap number 1 led by Michael Mitchell on the outside of the 8X of Aiden Daniels. I'm going to cue this one up here on Flow Racing. And you'll see the 44 of Lane Anderson just loops it on the exit of turn 2. And the 29 of Armstrong did a great job to not get gathered up into that. See if the 8X of Aiden Daniels can answer back.
They're going to say door to door coming through turns 1 and 2. It looks like the bottom was the smart choice. Off of turn 4, clear.
And look who he brought with him, that bright pink 92 of Dylan Zampa.
The quest for 7 begins now.
But 36th in the whole country in NASCAR points. And he could go a little bit higher if he gets the lead here, and he may do so side by side.
A textbook crossover pass by Dylan Zampa. He got to the outside, drove back to the corner, hammered the throttle, and got to the inside of that 16. And one thing that's so impressive to me about Zampa is watch him go into turn 1. He makes the bottom work, and he keeps it away from Mitchell.
They've had a few coming together this season. And meanwhile, right, as we mentioned that there's been clean racing, things got hot for second between Mitchell and the 9 of Thomas Martin. Here goes the 57. As we're still side by side for 4th, this time by 9 to go.
Clear off of turn 4 is Kenna Mitchell.
4, 6-0 on the year for the Napa driver. Dylan Zampa wins here in Roseville in the Berco Redwood late model.
And they're going to be led to the green by Matt Foos and John Sproul. Here we go.
Matt Foos has a win this year. John Sproul is still looking for his first career win. We'll see if he can get that done tonight. As out of turn number 4, John Sproul on the outside is going to lead lap number 1.
16 to go is
Look at the traffic they're having to deal with.
Yikes, the 61 of Tony Vino.
Yeah, Vino on the inside.
Here comes Foos. Sproul might have an issue. Sproul is well off pace down the front straightaway, the back straightaway. Pull into the pits. What a tough break for that driver.
Whoa! 3 wide in lap traffic. We had it on our screen there. They were going around the 5.
He's got to run. What can he do off of turn number 4? 5 to go.
That was a nice clean battle down the front straightaway there.
Yikes. Vic the Burge just ran a 16.505.
Wow.
And Ray Molina ran a 16.592. These drivers are gonna, it's go time. Foos.
White flag. Final lap in this one, and it's in. Oh, here comes Ray Molina.
Molina tried it, shoots to the middle, 3 wide. Down the backstretch, they've got 2 sets of corners and a gaggle of lap traffic to navigate.
Gosh, who's going to win this? Here comes the 24 of Matt Foos. Matt Foos wins it. What a race.
And it was Freebies Auto Parts Super Stocks. Green flag is in the air. Here we go. Yikes, slideways from the 99 of Phil Wilkins. And while this is going on, Josh Whitfield has checked out. As we've got a car in the wall, it's Peeler. Brandon White now trying to dive bomb it in there and take the second spot on the restart. Brandon White knows it's go time. He knows that if he lets the 00 get away, for that guaranteed rate Affinity car is going to go to the Velocity Solar victory lane. Josh Whitfield takes the win at the Reeby's Auto Parts Super Stocks. Green flag is out. Ralph Bailey and Sammy Nuno, your front row as the field accordions through 1 and 2. Sorry, that's not Sammy Nuno. That is Scott Alves. My apologies. The Sammy Nuno's name, though, is going to be on the points. Alves had a great run in his heat race, and he's not going to disappoint filling in for Nuno. Yikes, we got a crash on the backstretch. Yeah, we're looking again at this replay in slow motion for our viewers on Flow. He got loose, and like Steven is saying, there's nothing that Tyler Wentworth could have done. It's unfortunately just one of those racing deals, and that 32 of Tyler Mulliken squeaks through on the bottom. Back in the air, Scott Alves leads over Brandon White. And Brandon White gets a great launch on the restart. He is not messing around. Your runner-up from these super stocks is getting back around and says, I want a feature win tonight. Brandon White is out front now. A frustrating finish because they've had the speed, but tonight it's all Brandon White. He is the winner of the Foothill Toad Modified, picks up win in the series. What a race for Brandon White. Green flag is out for the Berco Redwood late models. Galswick and Lane Anderson lead Mitchell and Daniels in the turn 1 and 2. Galswick and Armtrout side by side. Armtrout to the lead. He's clear in lap number 1. Daniels, and oh, Daniels got a huge piece of the wall. Sparks fly. Daniels, he's on the outside here for those of you watching on Flow. The outside hits the bump. Got loose off of turn number 2. He got on that bump. Green flag's back out. Armtrout's going to get clear off of turn number 4.
The 9 of Thomas Martin is there, and at the same time,
oh,
Kenna Mitchell
no.
next to her father Michael, and that opened the door for Dylan Zampa, who says thank you. Battle for the lead out of turn number 2. The 9 car of Thomas Martin on the inside, the 29 of Brody Armtrout on the outside.
Battle for third as well. Dylan Zampa, he's there on Kenna Mitchell, but it's all up front. Thomas Martin versus Brody Armtrout.
Whoa, they were loose. They might have made some contact in turn 2.
Woo! They are side by side on the back stretch, and now to the front straight. Here they go. Martin runs them high. More contact in turn 2. And here comes Zampa trying to get by. He knows he's got to get by Kenna Mitchell quickly.
Side-by-side racing, Thomas Martin out of Auburn into the lead.
Dylan Zampa's got 3 miles, 9 laps to catch the number 9 of Thomas Martin. He's just got to get clear of Brody Armtrout. Yellow flag is out. Lane Anderson has gone around in turn 4. And that is not what Thomas Martin wanted to see. Oh, and it's a great restart for Dylan Zampa, side by side with Thomas Martin. Zampa's gonna have the nose to the front on Thomas Martin. They're gonna come back to the line and see 5 to go. Martin gets clear of Dylan Zampa, but you gotta imagine Zampa's gonna use the bottom. Oh, and there it is. Zampa to the inside. 4 to go. Martin runs to the high side. He's going to try and use the momentum, but Zampa is there. The preferred line on the bottom off of 4. That's where Zampa has made all of his passes. 3 to go. 1 more mile here at Roseville for Dylan Zampa, if he can pull it off. But Thomas Martin, he's going for it. The gap is less than a 1/10 of a second. They're battling, and here comes Kenna Mitchell from the 3rd spot. She's trying to make something happen. Pick up Lucky number 7 for Alan Kawicki. Dylan Zampa's a 7-time winner at All American Speedway.
Now, that's number 7 for Kawicki. That has to be pretty special, and you did it in the month of June.
Yeah, you know, that race was probably one of the hardest races I've been in a while. I'm just glad that I got to run against some of the best I consider on the Northwest over here. So glad that Thomas raced me clean. I raced him clean. So hopefully we can come back and do it again.